guys, it is November 8th, beautiful, magnificent Friday. Let's review our trades for the month of November, first week in November. Oil had been a blast, pure joy, well behaved. I think oil assumed personality of S&P because oil had been a bit of a crawler during our trading room hours majority of the time. And especially this week had been incredibly fascinating Wednesday, showing the power of price action versus news. If you'd like to see a video, I will post a link, remind you how critical it is. What was it so special about the news factor? That's what it was. We absolutely expected this bounce on oil because the danger zone had been reached. This was Wednesday, oil news day, but oil is still struggling immensely. This is how critical these levels are. We completely expected this bounce. The only problem was, despite oil coming out with first time in many weeks, not enough supply, at that exact time price had taken a pause because drastically more powerful bullish opportunity had been prior. So this is picture perfect reminder. Power happens when you know the levels, and it doesn't matter what you trade. So that's exactly why oil had staged that reversal. Also because our bearish trade on monthly chart had found support level. Again, I'm remaining incredibly bearish because I know that on monthly charts it's only a corrective fluff. But oil can dance here on monthly charts for quite some time. So therefore we're monitoring our daily charts incredibly carefully, and we know that on hourly charts oil had been staging magnificent rallies. But again, do recognize the fact that price overrides everything, and I love that once again we had seen that during the news release when oil had taken a major pause for about 3 hours despite powerful news release. So therefore this month 8 trades on oil so far, only one negative, and that was the trade that I said, ouch, super duper aggressive, we're bored out of our minds, because it was a corrective structure. So if you know what price is telling you, remain conservative, remain selective. 7 positive trades reached target 1, target 2, and we always move our stop to break even based on what price is telling us, and price flew through target 3 and more on 4 trades. S&P had been a much drastically misbehaved instrument than oil. This month on S&P we had 12 trades. Out of 12, 10 trades had reached first target, 8 trades had reached second, and S&P reached target 3 or more on 5 trades and more. So why in the world is S&P being so difficult? It feels like S&P assumed personality of oil. Take a look. Very powerful rally staged on S&P the first week in October. But this is how critical decision point 1 is. This is where S&P had taken a pause, spelling out, if you know how price moves, that it's only a temporary pause. But this is where it gets interesting. This is where S&P collapsed from on daily level. And this is where S&P reversing from. And this is what we exactly discussed today in Alpha Wave Traders Club. Very important wave class. Know your levels, know what not to enter into, and know where to monitor for reversals, as formula remains the same. I demonstrate the method in our trading room on range charts, but we consistently and constantly analyze daily, weekly, and monthly, because those are incredibly critical levels in the price structure. So what is S&P doing on monthly chart? S&P is actually climbing up and up and up. Once again, pay attention to how much it respected decision point 1, the end of the minor trend. Don't ignore 1800 level, but again, monthly. First has to blast through all of the levels on daily. 1800 is not to be ignored. Next level, 1839. But know your daily levels first. That is the next level. That's what S&P has to blast through to continue further up. So have an amazing weekend, everybody, and do remember that price will always override everything. Price is what each and every indicator tries to imitate only after price made its move. Fibonacci is the only tool that gives you profit levels far in advance, and that's exactly what we teach in Alpha Wave Trader Education Room. Next class starts on Monday. Look forward to seeing you there. Remember that oil is doing its danger zone dance. Very, very critical to be incredibly careful here on oil. Look forward to the Monday. Any questions, send me an email, info@alphawavetrader.com. Adios, everybody.